Hello everyone. My name is Kanan. This channel introduces things you should know about Japan and Japanese people for those who are interested in Japanese culture and customs, and those who are thinking about traveling to Japan. I provide information unique to Japan, such as culture, food, art, lifestyle, and tourism. This time, the theme is April in Japan. In Japan, April marks the beginning of the new fiscal year. Schools also begin their new academic year in April. Entrance ceremonies are generally held in early April. In Japan, the fiscal year was established as April 1st to March 31st in 1886, and has since been adopted by schools and other institutions. Many companies also adopt an April start date for new graduate recruitment, so April is a time when many fresh faces of new employees can be seen. April 1st is April Fool's Day. April Fool's Day is a custom where it's acceptable to tell harmless lies and prank people on April 1st. However, it's considered good manners to stick to light-hearted jokes that everyone can enjoy, rather than lies that would hurt anyone. It's said to have been introduced to Japan during the Taisho era. Furthermore, there's a rule that April Fool's Day is only until the morning of April 1st. Companies launch humorous advertisements and campaigns related to April Fool's Day, which often become a topic of discussion on social media. Hanami, cherry blossom viewing, late March to early April. In April, cherry blossoms can be enjoyed in many regions. Since this coincides with the start of school and work, companies, clubs, and other organizations sometimes hold cherry blossom viewing parties in conjunction with welcome parties for new employees. The custom of cherry blossom viewing is ancient, and is said to have originated in the Heian period when aristocrats admired cherry blossoms and composed poems. Initially, people enjoyed cherry blossoms in the grounds of shrines, but in the Edo period, the easy-to-maintain Same Yoshino cherry tree was developed through selective breeding, allowing people to enjoy cherry blossom viewing along riverbanks and in parks throughout the country. A common custom during cherry blossom viewing is to eat bento boxes and hanami dango, cherry blossom viewing dumplings, under the cherry trees. Currently, cherry blossom festivals are held at famous cherry blossom spots and parks throughout Japan to coincide with the blooming season, and these areas are bustling with many cherry blossom viewers during the peak bloom period. Such events are recognized worldwide and are popular with tourists from overseas. Easter. Easter, also known as Resurrection Day, is a Christian holiday. Easter celebrates the resurrection of Jesus Christ, who died on the cross, on the third day after his death. As the day of Jesus Christ's resurrection after his execution on the cross, it is celebrated grandly, especially in countries with large Christian populations. Easter is also a celebration of the arrival of spring, and is celebrated with decorations featuring Easter eggs and Easter bunnies, motifs of rebirth and new beginnings. However, it's not a public holiday in Japan, so it's not a very familiar event. Easter's date changes every year. Easter is defined as the first Sunday after the first full moon following the vernal equinox, and its date varies each year. The island in Chile famous for its moai statues is also called Easter Island. In fact, the island's name is derived from Easter, as a Dutch naval admiral discovered the island on Easter Sunday in 1722, and it has been called by that name ever since. Apparently, more than 1,000 moai statues had already been created by that time. Flower Festival, April 8th. Flower Festival is a Buddhist event celebrating the birth of Buddha. During Hanamatsuri, a statue of the newborn Buddha is placed in a small flower shrine decorated with colorful flowers, and sweet tea is poured over it as an offering. This custom originates from the legend that when Buddha was born, 9 dragons rained down sweet dew from the heavens for his first bath. It is a day to celebrate Buddha's birth, not his actual birthday. Even today, the exact date of Buddha's birthday remains unclear, and different dates are believed depending on the sect and region. Showa Day, April 29th. Showa Day is a national holiday commemorating the birthday of Emperor Showa. In honor of Emperor Showa, who was born on April 29, 1901, it is designated as a day to reflect on the Showa era, which overcame turbulent times and achieved reconstruction, and to contemplate the future of the nation. This holiday is unusual in that its name has changed many times over time. The holiday celebrating the emperor's birthday began in the 8th century. In 1989, with the death of Emperor Showa, the emperor's birthday changed to December 23rd, the birthday of Emperor Emeritus Akihito. In such cases, the birthday of the deceased emperor might be reverted to a weekday, but April 29th was included in a long holiday period and was well established in people's lives, so it was decided to keep it as a holiday. Therefore, Showa Day is also known as the first day of the long holiday period, Golden Week, which runs from late April to May. Greenery Day means a day to appreciate nature, be grateful for its blessings, and cultivate a rich spirit. Furthermore, with a legal amendment in 2005, Greenery Day was renamed Showa Day. Since its implementation in 2007, April 29th has been Showa Day. Consequently, Greenery Day has been moved to May 4th. One of the most representative spring leisure activities, which gradually becomes enjoyable from around April, is clam digging. Spring is the perfect season for clam digging, as it coincides with the clam spawning season and the tides recede significantly, making tidal flats more easily accessible. Many clam digging sites in Japan open from late March to early June, making April an ideal time for clam digging due to its stable weather and lower risk of heat stroke and typhoons. Golden Week is one of the longest consecutive holidays in Japan, beginning on Showa Day, April 29th, and continuing through Constitution Memorial Day, May 3rd, Greenery Day, May 4th, and Children's Day, May 5th. During this period, national holidays are observed nationwide, resulting in the closure of businesses and schools, and a large number of people traveling for leisure, vacations, and returning to their hometowns. Tourist destinations and commercial facilities hold special events and sales, and accommodations and transportation services experience peak seasons. For Japanese people, April begins with cherry blossom viewing and ends with a long holiday. We start the new fiscal year with renewed spirits. After a long and harsh winter, warm and stable weather follows. I think it's probably the most peaceful month of the year. See you in the next video. Goodbye.